Annabelle here. So today I'm doing my physical TBR list. So this is books I own that I have not read. There's a couple I'll talk about that I honestly might not read, but we're gonna get into it. So for right now, this is my physical TBR list. We'll see if I read all of them, if I get rid of some. We'll see how it goes. So the first one I have up is The Once and Future King. So this book, it was just given to me. I really haven't looked into it that much. I think I want to read it, but when I look at it, it's very small, like print, which I don't really like. But honestly, I do think I would like the story, so I do plan on reading this at some point. I have Through the Darkness, which I've been told is great, but I've never even really looked at, so this would be one I might look into a little bit, but I'm not sure if I would read it or not. I mean, honestly, it does look like a book I would like just based off of looks. So I do think I will definitely give this one a try. It was recommended to me by someone who I usually take book recommendations from. It was just when I got this, I had a bunch of other books. So I will probably get into this at some point. We have The Jungle Book, which I don't know. I haven't. I'm not a Jungle Book fan of like books, movies, and stuff. So I don't know if I'd try the book. I think I might. I mean, it's not like it's that long. I think it could be good. So I will definitely give it a try. I have As Old as Time, which I've talked about these books before. I will probably end up giving this one away and not reading it. But at the moment, it's in my TBR. As time goes on, we'll see if I read it. Because like I like these when I'm in the mood, but then I feel like they always are a little long, which I know I've talked about with these books. So we'll see if I read it or not. It would have to be I just have it by the time I get there. But honestly, I'm probably going to be doing getting rid of books video soon, and if I do that before I get in the mood to read this, I will probably just be getting rid of it. So next I have Baby Wise book, which I've started, like, obviously I have a bookmark in it. So I've started reading, I've done some of it, haven't read too much of it. Pretty boring, but I don't know. It's given to most new moms, and it's always suggested to read, so I'm reading it. Next I have, which this is one I got from my thrift book story, but this is Then She Was Gone. I've never heard of it. It's in a video about when I went to the thrift store and got a couple books. I didn't read anything about it. My husband picked it out. I still haven't. I don't think I've read it, the summary still, because I didn't start with this one. I started with the other one. I have Miss Moriarty, I presume. So this is part of a series. This is the sixth book of the series. I've read the fifth book. I will definitely be reading the sixth book, and I will definitely look into buying the beginnings of the books because I've only read the fifth one. I've not read the first few, but I will definitely look into buying them to read them. I also have Breaking Dawn, the last Twilight book. I've read the other Twilight books. I'm not the biggest fan. I honestly wasn't a fan of the movies either, but it was suggested to me, and I don't know. I just felt like I was supposed to read the Twilight books, but I haven't gotten to the last one because I needed a break from Twilight, so I haven't read the last one yet, but I do plan to. And honestly, I think the last movie I did find better than I think it was the middle two I didn't really like. But yeah, so I will definitely read this just to give it a shot. I don't know if I'll keep my Twilight back, but we will see. I do get that some people like it. For me, it's just not for me. And I think had I read it when I was younger, I definitely would have liked it. I just feel like reading it now, I'm kind of like, eh. it's okay. So I have those, and I have a couple more. So I have the Where'd You Go, Bernadette. So this I'm in the middle of. I'm almost halfway through. But yeah, I'm reading this book right now. Interesting. Definitely talk more about it once I'm finished. Then I have two more books. These are books from church, which I think both I've read some of, but haven't like read the whole thing. So I have The Power to Prosper in Troubled Times. This was what by Gloria Copeland. So I've actually read bits of it, but I haven't. Oh, there's a card in here. Cute. Um, this was a book that I've read some of, haven't read all of it. And then I have God's Will to Heal. This is by Keith Moore. I think I've read some of this too, but I've not read all of it. Yeah, so those are my um, physical TBRs. Right now, I do not think I can show you, but I will do a video later on my Audible books. I'll probably do a video. I'll probably make it one video and just do all my audiobooks, tell you what they are, tell you which ones I've read or not. Some of them, like I know I have all the Harry Potter and audiobooks, Audible, but I've actually read and listened to all of those before. I also have The Lord of the Rings in Audible, which I've read all of The Lord of the Rings. I started listening to them, but I haven't actually finished listening to all of them. Yeah, so I will do that list of books I have on Audible later, and I'll probably do the ones I have and have not read yet in a future video. So, like if you like this video, please like down below, subscribe so you can see the future videos I make. Comment down below. I try to keep a low TBR, physical TBR, like books that I own. I try to keep it minimum. I've gotten it down below 20, I think, or I try not to get above that. Well, I usually end up finding like a book at a thrift store, and I'm like, if it's a thrift store, I think I should just get it. But yeah, I mean, I have. Okay, so I only have 11. I actually do think there might be one other book that should be in this list that I don't have out here. Yeah, so I do have. Um, I've gotten it down to 11. I had finally got it down to 20 this year, and I tried to keep it down that low, but I still haven't gotten it down as low as I would like it. But yeah, so that's my physical TBR. I'll do the Audible later, and then I will do like books I want to own list because I have that list, so I will definitely share that list sometime with you guys. Yes, please like, comment down below how many you have in your physical TBR or how much you think is a normal amount because I don't know. I thought 20 was a bit too much, but it sounds like people have a lot of people have a lot more, so maybe it's okay. Um, and please subscribe for more videos.